Hey, Mike Lowry here. I'm here to demonstrate and talk a little bit about my riff from my song Don't Bend, and also talk about the baritone guitar just for a second. And my song has a riff that goes like this. And I came up with that while in drop D tuning on a regular guitar. And if you see the way that was fingered, it's kind of a thing that you could come up with in drop D kind of easily. But once I started writing the song, came up with the lyrics, and then the verse is over kind of a drone. And once I started singing, the D just didn't fit my voice, and I needed to lower it. My solution was, well, it would have been to buy this baritone guitar had it showed up in time to record the song, but it didn't. So actually what I did was I bought some baritone strings and I put it on my Strat. So I had those nice fat gnarly baritone strings, and I was able to tune my Strat all the way down to baritone tuning, but a little modified. So normally a baritone is tuned B, and I'm starting from the first string, so the highest string. B, F sharp, D, A, E, B. But when you do that, it's going to be fingered like a regular guitar, except for you're playing a B chord instead of an E chord if you do this. But for my purposes, I needed that drop D fingering. And those power chords, like bar power chords that come along with it. So what I've done is I've left the first, second, and third string as they are, but the fourth and the fifth string I've raised up a whole step. So now the fifth string, instead of being an E, is an F sharp, and the fourth string, instead of being an A, is a B. So that gives me my, single finger power chords. But then open, it's a power chord, and it's a B power chord. When I go to solo, the first, second, and third strings, I can still use my minor pentatonic patterns. Where I get into trouble is when I switch to the fourth and fifth string. I just have to be aware that they are tuned up a whole step. So anyway, it's kind of a cool thing to think about and play around with different tunings, and really came up with this tuning to serve a purpose of licks that I had come up with, but then a way to finger them all on one guitar. And this riff that's in the chorus I really like a lot, and I can get it with two fingers here. And it's those open strings. So anyway, check out my song Don't Bend, came out April 2nd, and now that you know the tuning, you can play along with it yourself and come up with your own riffs.